Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of The Laid Back Trader with me, Mark. So, yeah, another month. Well, this is my second month as an FTMO trader, trading a live £140,000 account. And the good news is that I finished in profit again. The bad news is that it's not exactly going to break the bank, the amount of money that I'm taking away again. So for those of you who don't know who I am or what I'm trying to achieve here, I am genuinely trying to do this full time, and that should be possible with £140,000. I will release another video explaining what I intend to do long term in terms of how much money I'm going to save up, how I'm going to make the transition from a full-time job into this. This is the long-term goal. But anyway, so this was my second month as an FTMO trader, and as you can see, if we go into the metrics on this one, I finished £938 in profit, which means that my profit split is today, funnily enough. So the way that FTMO done it, my account's frozen. They're going to review it the next business working day, so they'll review it tomorrow, and then I can take the money out at probably on Tuesday. And how much am I going to take away? I'm going to take away £750 and 58 pence, which is absolutely by no means a shambles and not respectable at all. That is a significant amount of money, and that's probably a little bit of my problem at the moment, and I'll go into that because this is what I want. I want this episode to be a little bit about. I'm going to show you some of the one of the trades in particular, but it's a perfect example of how I trade and my strategy. So we'll use the replay feature on TradingView, and I'm also going to talk to you about the psychological issues that I'm kind of running into now that I am trading a live account. But we'll get into that, as it were. So as you can see, hashtag standard, I went straight into a £552 drawdown. It doesn't seem to matter what I do with FTMO. Both my challenges and my verification and my first month trading on a live account, they all went into a drawdown almost immediately. The good news is that was one trade that put me down, and then I absolutely powered through and went back up 940. Then down again, slight increase, then down, then up, then down, then down, and then all the way back to minus £2 and 53 pence. Now, when you're staring down the barrel of 940 pounds, which roughly equates to it exactly equates to taking away on the profit split, £750 goes into your bank account. Then you start getting a little bit, you start behaving slightly differently, and then the mindset and the psychology starts to play a part. But yes, anyway, tried to get over that, totally bottled it, and ended up pretty much just to break even again. And then thankfully the next three trades that I took got me up to 938, and that was on the 14th of June. So I thought, I'll wait 5 days, I'll be patient, I'll take the £750 this month, count myself lucky that I didn't finish in a drawdown or at break even, and we'll go again. But so that's what my month has looked like. Only 12 trades. I will say, I'm not making excuses for myself, but I will say there is a lot of trades that I miss because I'm on calls at work, or I'm traveling somewhere, or doing something, and I don't want to do it on my phone because I don't trust my 4G setup. So there is a lot of trades that I missed. But anyway, I won't cry about them. If we worry about them, then we've lost the battle. So any insight I can really give you here? So only 12 trades, a total of 31 lots traded. The expectancy, so what would they expect me to make every time I put a trade in? 78 quid. It's not exactly baller money, but it is what it is. At least it's positive. Profit factor, not too bad, 1.46. Win rate was exactly 50%, which is quite interesting. My win rate has gone up since it's now what I would expect it to be, around the sort of mid 40s, 50s. when I was doing the challenge, it was, I think at one point it was 28% or something like that, just because you're taking any trade that you possibly can. Average profit was just shy of 500. Average loss was 338. Again, nothing amazing here. This is not screaming, what an absolute legend. And then this is what the balance sheet, I think this is all the trades actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all of my trades for the month can fit on one page of the trading journal. So there they are. You can see them in action. I did try, at the end of my last video, I said I'm going to stop trading 2 lots, 1 lots. I'm going to go up to 5 lots and make that happen. Not going to lie, it was just playing with it was factoring into my psychology, and having stop losses at sort of -500-600 quid. I didn't feel comfortable with it. So I just went back to trading two lots, as you can see. So I started off strong. Biggest trade was 1,500, and the biggest loss was probably this one here, 588. So I am going to work on that this month. I'm going to keep trying to go for the 5. Like I said, I've 2 months of profitability now, although it's not big money. I should be reassuring myself and saying, look, just put bigger lot sizes in. The chances are that you are going to, as long as you manage your risk to reward, you're going to end up in profit of some kind. So that will be something I'll be working on this month. I'm also going to work on being at the computer more, so that I don't miss out on as many trades this month. What was interesting is I actually, for the first time, I put a couple of sells in. So I sold CAD Swiss, 2 sells here, only 1 lots, because I don't have a great track record with selling. I much prefer buying, and I'm going to show you the one setup in a minute that I use all of the time, and we can watch that one play out. But yes, so yep, profitable buying and selling. Not great when I'm trading between 5 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I need to look into that, those kind of stats. Volume again here, and then this is more interesting. So the symbols that I traded profitably: GBP USD up 940 in total, Australian dollar US dollar down 600, profitable on CAD Swiss, profitable on Euro CAD, not profitable on Euro USD, and slightly profitable. I hadn't seen that. How much did I make on gold? £2.37. £2.37. That was my first foray into gold, by the way. Never traded gold before, so the setup was nice. I worked out how to get it onto my MetaTrader 4 account, so I went for it. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to show you an example of one of the trades that I took. So I have paused this here. I've rewound Euro CAD, and we're going back to, when are we going back to? The 14th of June is when I took this trade. One of those trades that you would have seen in the trading journal. So what I look for is I look for reversals, basically. I look for a trend exhaustion or correction exhaustion, and I look for a reversal. And the way I do that is that I look for a key area of, in this instance, support, this marked by this pink area here, and then I will basically trade any corrective move down, begrudgingly down towards this level, and then I will draw my lovely trend line in here. I'll zoom in so you guys can see that, and I need at least 3 points on the trend line to validate the trend line. So I've got 1, 2, it's not the strongest example, but 1, 2, 3, and I think we get another one when we go down to the 5 minute. This is on the hourly chart, and then if I put that onto the 5 minute, because that's when I look for my breakout, as it were. Okay, here we go. I think we get a mini rejection on one of the 5 minute candles. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking for a clear break, so a clear 5 minute candle break above this dotted line, then it's go time. So if I press play on that, okay, so it's still quite quick, but hey ho. Right, that was interesting. So this candle here, this is where I would have bought it. So it is clearly a momentum candle. It's got a lot of momentum. It's a lot of volume in there. Big break. I haven't got my volume indicator in there, but I would have been looking at that. I would have also been looking at the Euro index and the CAD index. Euro was looking to jump up and CAD was looking to drop. So they coincided with that. We'd already rejected this nice pink area out here. Big momentum candle. Right, we're in the trade. So let's play it out. This is quite common. When it comes back, you just saw it come back here for a little retest. Sometimes it gets a little bit higher and then comes back and retests it. I'm not too fussed about that. Stops, just so everybody is aware, stops would be going around down here, because if it comes back down here, then we're not interested. Okay, a lot of rejection there, and then it's off to the races. It looks dramatic because it's a 5-minute chart. But what's interesting is, and this is one of the problems that I'm facing actually. So this took off really nicely. I don't think I had to wait very long at all for this to come up here. Once it got up here, I completely wimped out. I took the money. I think it was 500 quid. I was only trading 2 lots. I took the money here, and I definitely shouldn't have. I should have followed this up with my stop. You know, once it formed a structure, move my stop, put it down there. You know, that's the kind of thing I should be doing and following it all the way up. But I'm not. I'm seeing the value, seeing my balance sheet, and then completely wimping out. And this is one of the biggest problems that I've got at the moment that I really need to work on. Stop wimping out, because some of the trades that I've taken profit on completely, just take it all out, thank you, that's 500 quid, 700 quid, or whatever it may be. I take it, and then I stupidly watch it go miles above where I took it out, and all that money that I've just left on the table, I then have that horrible feeling of guilt and remorse and thinking, what are you doing? I mean, look at this. Absolutely ludicrous. You get the idea, but I can't remember how far it went. Let's really fast forward it and see. Okay, I did come back down, so that would have stopped it, but okay, that's interesting. Yeah, then it came back down. But yeah, so long story short, instead of taking it out around here, follow it up and then let it stop you out with a reasonable, you know, gap, sort of trailing stop loss. Follow it out up, because that is a significant amount of money that was just completely left off the table. And there's more examples where they just go even further and further and further and further, and I'm staring at it going, I've taken it out at sort of 30 pips or 20 pips or 30 pips, and it's gone on to be like a 150 pip move. That's my biggest problem at the moment, is wimping out and taking profit too soon. I'm fine with my stop losses. I know exactly where I want my stop loss to be. I'm going to keep my stop loss there, and I will watch that and you know, just let the trade go against me and hit my stop loss. I don't move my stop loss, my initial stop loss. But when it comes to taking profit, that's something I massively need to improve. Okay, cool. And then for anybody who was wondering, no problems at all taking the money out. I took £800 or FTMO fund put into my bank account, £800, and the refund for my challenge, which was another £800 something. I don't know how to prove it to you without showing you all my bank details, which I don't fancy doing, but no problems whatsoever. And FTMO, actually, they emailed me. It was interesting. They said, Mark, did you receive your money okay? And I was like, this must be a sort of standard check. And I said, yes, thank you very much. Whoever, I can't remember her name. Yes, I did, thank you. And then the next email back was, fantastic. A lot of people don't believe that FTMO pay out. Would you mind explaining your experience on? And then they sent me 2 links to these 2 forums, which I will do. But I haven't had the chance to do it yet. But yes, so no problems whatsoever taking the money out and FTMO giving it to me. Really, I can't fault their service. They've got world-class customer service. Somebody who is organising that knows exactly what they're doing. Because I work for a tech company, but similar with customers. We have a customer success team. and all of that. But FTMO have got it locked down, and they are brilliant. So no complaints in that department, and I'm sure that this withdrawal I will have no problems at all. Okay, so that is it. A quick 15-20 minute video for you all today. I hope you enjoy this. Please do like, subscribe, comment. I'd really like to hear from you guys. You know, this is what motivates me. Like I've said, I'm not in it for the YouTube fame. I'm just trying to sort of just show people, give an honest account of what's going on here and what I'm trying to achieve. I want to be a full-time trader. I believe that FTMO and maybe some other prop firms out there could be the answer to that. And I won't stop until I'm trading with enough money to warrant leaving my full-time job. Also having saved up a year's worth of reserves. I'm going to make a separate video about that, but this is the game plan. So if you want to hear and see my journey, please subscribe and yeah, follow this crazy guy trying to live the dream whilst trading the Forex. Cool. All right, I'm rambling now. I hope everybody's very well. I will speak to you all soon and see you all soon, hopefully, on the next video. Have a great day. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it.